Hey, what's up? It's your boy, 24/7 here with 24/7 Fusion Media. I came across this article and I was hoping that it can explain a thing or two to me about why certain things are going on in the whole entertainment industry. The title of this article reads, "What explains the uptick in race swapping classic characters?" Let's see. It looks here. Clark Kent. Looks like Clark Kent. For some reason, Lois Lane looks Asian, really. And Jimmy Olsen, yeah, Jimmy Olsen's the black guy. So, Bounding into Comics has some info on the animated My Adventures with Superman, which features a race swap Jimmy Olsen in the cast and not very attractive looking Lois Lane. Maybe the most laughable part of this is where they supposedly drew inspiration from, noting that there's many versions of Superman over the years and there will be many more over the years. Ashim now disclosed how the series is sort of taking as the inspiration the original Christopher Reeve stories. So this is taking inspiration from the first four Superman movies. Okay, I guess. I don't see how this says anything they couldn't have done before. Almost from the Golden Age beginning, Clark Kent and Lois Lane led on and off love affairs before marrying in 1996, but it sure does hint at where they've been going for some time now, given Warner Brothers intends to develop a race swap Superman with Ta-Nehisi Coates as screenwriter. Lois Lane, as seen in the illustration, doesn't look very impressive, and the way they framed this as a story about 20-year-olds coming of age also sounds laughable. Yet they claim they did well with girls, which is questionable because test audiences don't always translate into wider ones. Look at that. Since we're on the subject, there's also news that a Resident Evil adaptation on the notorious Netflix is race swapping Albert Wesker. Yeah, they laughed about that shit all week long. Netflix announced a brand new Resident Evil live action series with Lance Reddick playing a race swap version of Albert Wesker. The series showrunner, executive producer, and writer Andrew Dabb stated, "Resident Evil is my favorite game of all times." I think that motherfucker's lying. I think he's fucking lying. Or how can it be your most favorite game of all times and we see things already starting off the way they are? I think he's full of shit. I'm incredibly excited to tell a new chapter in this amazing story and bring the first ever Resident Evil series to Netflix members around the world. For every type of Resident Evil fan, including those joining us for the first time, the series will be complete with a lot of old friends and some things, bloodthirsty, insane things people have never seen before. Yeah, I don't sound impressed. And this will be violence emphasized tale, huh? I'm not impressed. Ha! That's funny. This motherfucker just took the words out of my mouth. I've been well aware for years now how graphic mayhem has remained in constant in this kind of marketing, and Netflix clearly isn't improving on a tired trend. Okay, what do we have here? That's right, I've heard about the Velma deal. I suppose we can also mention a planned spin-off of the Scooby-Doo cartoons allegedly aimed at adults, where the Velma character is race swapped as well. And this comes from Marcus. Marcus says, "Wouldn't making Velma the incredible smart woman and Asian be incredibly racist? Because isn't that a stereotype?" Yeah, it is. It is a stereotype. Warner Media has also revealed a number of new details regarding actress Mindy Kaling's upcoming adult-oriented Scooby-Doo animated comedy, including its focus on a race-swap East Asian version of Velma Dinkley and complete lack of both the Mystery Machine and the franchise's eponymous Great Dane. Wow. So the Mystery Machine and Scooby-Doo won't even be in the fucking show? That's some wild shit. I wonder how Velma's gonna do without any of the contributing factors of Scooby-Doo being involved in this. I guess we'll see, right? Interestingly, this is not the first time Velma has not only been race swapped, but race swapped to be of Asian descent. In the live action universe of Scooby-Doo, the mystery begins, and its sequel, Scooby-Doo Curse of the Lake Monster, Velma is portrayed by half-Japanese actress Hayley Kiyoko, a role which also established Kiyoko as the first non-white actor to portray a member of Mystery Inc. Wow. It's fucking wild. On that note, I think it's laughably ludicrous at the point to keep adapting every possible cartoon character into live action, mainly because it takes away considerably from what merit the source material might have had. Now that I think of it, now there's every chance the audience who watched the live action films never bothered with the cartoons. So that's the use of catering to an audience that's too narrow. But isn't that something? This new cartoon actually caters to an adult audience. The problem is every chance that, like many recent US cartoons, it could be heavily built on partisan political ideologies, which is the issue with what's going on in entertainment right now. Political ideologies are put into every aspect of entertainment. Comic books, movies, cartoons, TV shows, video games. We see that. We see the race swapping. We see the gender swapping. It's a hell of a clusterfuck when it comes to that. So nothing to be impressed by when it comes to newly announced cartoon projects. We're only doing what most Japanese cartoon producers don't obsess themselves with. And that's the end of the article. So what do you guys think about all this race swapping that's going on? Do you think it's hurting? Do you think it's helping these projects? Me, myself, I think when they do that, they're just pandering. And at the same time, they're taking away from the authenticity of the character that obviously the show or movie or cartoon or video game or comic book or anything is based off of. I think it's a damn shame the way these corporations are going about projecting these images. All it's doing is just portraying them and it's showing them in a light of being complete racists. I really think that this is going to turn on itself sooner or later. Hopefully it happens more sooner than later. But like I say, y'all let me know what y'all think about this shit in the comment section below. Please share, like, and subscribe if you haven't already. It's your boy, 24/7 with 24/7 Fusion Media. And I'm out. Peace.